All right, we are live. What's up, everybody? It's Overflow Nexus back again, giving you the latest and greatest updates on the financial markets and also some gaming tonight. It's day 3 back in action, streaming. So it's good to be back again doing this. It's been a minute, but hey, last time we streamed, I believe it was Friday or no, Monday. My bad. I'm losing track of these days. These days are going by fast. But Monday, it was Monday last time we streamed, and we looked at a few charts. And some of the charts that we looked at, they have hit targets and also surpassed some things that I analyzed as well. So we will be looking at those soon. But today it's going to be, I'm not going to be here too long. I'm going to just, give you guys the analysis, do some bossing, and then I'm out because your boy's hungry and I have not ate yet. So I'm going to do my best. And I also might take my time a little bit on some of the charts because some things you have to break down slowly as well, just to give you guys a good, analysis on what I see in the market. I don't want to rush too much because, I want to make sure I give you guys precise entries if there's anything out there tonight to trade. But, yeah, today has been, a pretty chill day. Nothing too crazy. Didn't do much today. Just looked at some videos, studied. I always study the charts. I always, get new knowledge every day and apply what I learn, or I add it to what I already do with my current strategy that I'm working with. So yeah, today's gonna be pretty cool, short stream, just a little bit of day trading, a little bit of gaming. So we're gonna keep it simple. But once again, you guys, let's see. Let me think. What will we look at first tonight? Let me go ahead and pull up my chart while I'm chatting it up with you guys. I was looking at the British pound. I took a trade on the British pound last night for a short. It hit 2 of my targets and then I closed out because I was seeing that there was rejection where I was looking at it, and the market ended up reversing back to the upside shortly. So, and it's actually trying to push up right now as I'm looking at it. But I do want to look at Bitcoin first because that's the main that's the main thing everybody is focused on right now in Twitter. So we will look at that. And then after Bitcoin, I will look at XRP. And then we'll go from there. So let's see. What time frame I want to look at that? 4 hours. And Bitcoin smashed our target point and went well beyond what I expected. Like way beyond what I expected. So before I start anything, I always want to acknowledge my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before I move on. I always want to give him acknowledgement before I go on with anything, whether I'm having a good day, bad day, or even the greatest of days. I'm still going to acknowledge him in everything, because he said, acknowledge him in all thy ways and he shall direct thy path. That's Proverbs 3:5. For those that don't read scripture or the Bible, that's something that you could read for yourself. But the reason why I always want to share Jesus Christ is because he let me live today, and he has blessed me with another day. So I just want to acknowledge him and give him glory and praise, and that's enough just to say that. So glory to Jesus Christ. And before we move on, let me see. Let me go ahead and pull up the chart because I do not want to miss anything. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and look at some Bitcoin first. After we look at Bitcoin, you know the rest. So here we go. Hopefully I don't sweat too much tonight because it is hot. All right, so this was Bitcoin. As y'all see on the chart, I have two charts, one on the left, one on the right. One is the one on the left is the daily time frame, and the one on the right is the 4-hour time frame. So I will break it down. So if y'all remember last week, I believe it was last week. Yeah, it was last week that I was telling you guys to go to buy Bitcoin at this level down here. What price was that? This was the price of $109,691. Told you guys to buy in at this price. Look, it never came back to the stop loss, so that's good. It was just straight momentum to the upside, and you see that strong push to the upside right now. And if you're looking at the right side, this was the 4-hour time frame. You see it consolidated a little bit more before pushing higher, before we had that strong push to the upside. So Bitcoin, there's no disputing right now. It's a buy. Obviously, you should look for nothing but buying opportunities if you are a day trader. If you are a Bitcoin investor, this is a good time to start looking to invest. You should have really invested down in here because you get more for your money for dollar cost averaging. But you can, buy in at this current time right now. From what I'm seeing, the momentum is very strong to the upside. The only thing I don't like, as far as looking at the chart, is the TDI, and I'll break it down. The daily time frame, which is the left side, it's showing strong momentum to the upside. Obviously, we got all the lines pointing to the upside. You got the red, the blue, and the black line with the volatility bands pointing to the upside. Same thing on the right side. You got the volatility bands, the red, the blue, and the black line all pointing up. So it's showing you that volatility is in the market. The only thing that I don't like, based off the 4-hour time frame, if you look in this area right here, this area is showing that it's overextended, which means that the market may, start to slow down or start to find some type of resistance up here. If it does, that's fine. That just means that the market could push back for a minor pullback, and then look for a re-entry on the pullback. So that's what I'm seeing currently at this moment when it comes to the TDI on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is very strong to the upside, don't get me wrong. It's just at this moment we just got to pay attention and see what's the next level of resistance, which is actually, let me see. Actually, let me base it off the daily time frame. That'll give me a more accurate read. So yeah, right in here. We actually already broke that level, so that's irrelevant. The next level for Bitcoin will probably be up here. So that'll be between the prices of 120,326 to, actually no, my bad, no. So 120,000 and about 027 to 120,990. So about that range is what I'm looking at right now, based off the daily chart. So looking at the right side, if you see where we're going, we're heading towards this area right here. I'm expecting price to get here. Once price gets into that range, then I'll have a better idea of what to look for. If we don't see any indecision at this level, or we see the price just break through that level, then we'll see, price push higher to possibly, let's see, probably back to the 124,425 range, if not higher. So let's see. So yeah, Bitcoin has a lot of power right now as far as price movement. But we're gonna see what happens here. Let's see. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. As far as a trading opportunity on Bitcoin, let's see. Let's break it down to. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's keep this the same. I'm gonna put the 1 hour charts on the right side and keep the 4 hour chart on the left to see if we can find any opportunities. Man, this thing is super strong right now. Let me move this to this. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Let's see. Still strong. Still very strong. So yes, the this is probably the last opportunity. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Here's our opportunity to take a long trade on the 5 minute time frame. We're trying to capture the trading edge, basically saying we're trying to get to the smallest. We're trying to get to the point where market is going to have a impulsive move to the upside without any disruptions. As you see right now, currently it is showing signs of weakness on the 5 minute, but that's just short term. It is a 5 minute time frame, and we are getting closer to resistance towards this green zone up here. So, seeing that, we need to be patient. But this is the area ideally where you want to look to take a trade. Me, how I trade Ichimoku, the Japanese style of trading. If you guys don't know what Ichimoku is, uh, it's very visual. It's good for beginners and good for advanced learners as well. I use it because I like to capture long-term trend trades, which make you the most profit in the market. So that's what I look for. But looking at this, we got span A aiming to the upside. Span B right here is flat. We got our Tinkinson and our Kijun right here. Uh, Tinkinson is aiming to the upside. Kijun is flat. Span A is aiming to the upside, and span B is flat. So that's just showing you that momentum is slowing down. However, overall, it still wants to push higher. Then we got a free Chiku span right here on the 5 minute time frame. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for price to start showing some bullish signs again and start pushing back to the upside from here. But let's see. Let's see what TDI is saying. Only thing I don't like here, TDI is showing us that we have a potential reversal or a potential pullback. So where I want to look for a potential trade ideally would be at this level, right on the Tinkinson level, right in between the TK zone, between the red and the blue line, or at the Kijun, and maybe even here at the fractal level. I want price to pull down somewhere in here before pushing to the upside. So right now we don't have it, but right now we have to just wait on our hands and just see what the market's gonna do, and then after that we'll see. Let me go ahead and knock that out. So it's just a waiting game right now. I'm gonna put a flag. Actually, I already have a flag on here, so I'll just have to wait and see. Oh yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be chill today. It's nothing too extreme today. The market's just chill. Hey, what's up, Head Rap? How we doing? I'm just playing, man. How's it going, man? It's been a minute. Just saying, hey, not gonna be here long. I appreciate you just stopping by, man. It's been a minute. Uh, you know, I just wanted to just put out some content. I'm trying to get back into putting out more content, as you know, because social media is tricky. You already know that. So, because I see you out there with your music, man, and you killing it out there. But I'm trying to get back into this content creation. Try to make sure people understand that, hey, trading, this is my thing. I'm the best at it. I could leave and come back anytime I want. At least that's what it feels like, because you know, putting back, putting out content on trading, and then people, always critiquing in this community. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with the trading community. It's a cutthroat community. If you don't trade how people want you to trade, or the people don't see things the way you see it, they challenge you, and sometimes you just have to stand on it and show them who's the boss, man. Trading is a weird place. It's a weird niche, and only few people really get into this game like hard like that. So I'm happy to be one of those people that really take this serious and try to take it to the next level. But I appreciate you being here once again. Uh, I don't want to. I don't know if it's all right with you if I could say your name, because I don't know how you feel about your name being pushed out on social media like that. But you know how it is. But I appreciate you once again being here, man. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me see real quick. Let me see. Bitcoin up. There's no opportunity yet. So I'm going to move on to XRP for now, just to get a idea what's going on with XRP. Got to put it on the 4 hour and the 5 minute time frame for XRP. Ooh, XRP is moving tonight. Oh man, where's this at? Did I miss that? Was that down here? Oh, it sure was. Dang, how many points is this move? It's stuff like this that I be missing. Let me see. Let me go to the 15. So I marked this level, and this is actually a very good level too. Let me mark this. So these are potential targets in the future that I have marked up. But anyway, the reason why I marked up this green zone down here, based off on the 4 hour time frame on the left side, I marked this area because I was seeing very strong shadows appear, or wicks appear on the 4 hour time frame in this area. So it was pretty much like a Kumo bounce off this area that I was seeing. So seeing all those rejections, I was like, okay, so this is the ideal place to look for a trading opportunity. And then coming down, let's go to the 1 hour real quick on the right side. Looking at the same area on the right side, you see how it was getting congested. It was showing indecision, some more indecision. Could it really break this level? Showing more indecision, and finally it just exploded to the upside. So it held strong at this level. The best time to trade this was probably trading on the 1 hour would have been a little too late. The 15-minute time frame would have been the most ideal time frame to trade this on. Let me also break it down here, take everything off. So we just had a descending triangle formation, which is not bad. Usually this wants to shoot to the downside. However, this is like a 60% bearish pattern, 40% to the upside pattern. But you see that 40% override that 60%, and you saw it push higher. So seeing this, I was like, okay, I know we have support here. Market is obviously trying to push higher. Also seeing TDI as well was, let's see, TDI was also, it was weird in this area, to be honest. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at right in here. This was a lot of indecision right here. So if I mark this on the chart as well, so I'm gonna have two lines. So in between this level and this level, you see it's not really, it is going lower, but it's not breaking, it's not breaking resistance, it's not breaking support. It's just ranging between these two levels here. So there's not really a strong case for what the market was doing until it got to this point right here. So we had a crossover right here, and then what really solidified this was when price, or when the TDI, let me show you this right here, let me mark it. TDI broke above the 50 level to confirm that bullish move to the upside. So let me make this like red so y'all can see it. So this was the real confirmation that the market was really starting to gain momentum and push up higher. Here, let's see, let's go back. We could have got in on that crossover. This is just a more aggressive entry. If you had just traded the crossovers, you would have lost money. But if you traded this crossover, you would have, wiped out those two losses back here with one move, which was a pretty big move actually. So how many points was this move at that I'm seeing? That was a 3% move, which is not bad. Compounding 3% a day, that would be insane on this. So yeah, this was a very strong move to the upside, especially if you were an aggressive trader in this area. Showed very strong signs of bullish momentum. And then also another reason to take the trade even a little bit, because right after it broke out of the triangle right here, you see that the market pushed higher to the upside. So it was a very strong break to the upside. So it was nice that we got this move. And now looking at XRP currently, it is starting to slow down in here. If you look at the 4-hour time frame right here, look at what's happening right here. Look what's happening over here on the left side. If you see what's happening over here, notice how notice how these candles, I need to drink some tea. Every time I talk, my mouth gets dry. Notice how when the price was breaking up, each candle got bigger and bigger, right? Just like back here, it got bigger and bigger, or longer, or whatever. But notice how these are starting to squeeze next to each other. Like it's not really breaking higher than the previous one. So this is showing that the market is weakening in this area. So that's something that you need to, as a day trader, you need to, catch that. And what I'm peeping right now is starting to make a little Y wave in here. About, right there. So we're starting to make a little Y wave. So this is not bad. This is just showing us that the market is still, this is a continuation pattern. Most likely it might come back down on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame, and then we'll look for an opportunity. But right now, nothing yet. Still looking good though. Unless it really starts breaking through, then we'll have a problem. But right now, I still like it. Still liking this move. Let's see. Let me see the 1-hour chart. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting market. I still think it's good to go long here. I just don't have the signal for it on the 15-minute time frame. Might not even get the signal for a while, but we'll go ahead and put a flag on XRP to come back to it later, because you never know. Maybe later on in the stream we might have an opportunity to take it. So we're gonna look at. No, I'm not gonna look at this one. The Dow Jones does not usually move at this time, so I'm not gonna bother looking at it. So this was what I was talking about earlier. I was looking at the British pound, Japanese yen. I was seeing that this was what I was telling you guys. I said it hit 2 of my targets. So target 1, target 2, target 3 and 4, it never hit. So we see that it made some support down here as well. So seeing that it made all this support down in here, really should make it right there. Seeing that we made all that support, let me get rid of this. Seeing that that support has been made, it's good to say that we probably won't push lower for now. Um, Look what's happening. We had some indecision on the on the left side. We had some indecision right here. We had indecision here, and then we had some bullish volume start to push into the market. And looking at TDI, it show you buyers were starting to enter the market in here as well. So I do like this. Maybe it's gonna go a little bit higher, depending on how it responds at the key June. I'm gonna go ahead and mark key June level right here. I'm gonna make it blue. Let me go ahead and mark this as well. I'm gonna put 1 hour key June. I'm gonna make these about right there. All right. Yeah, about 1 hour key June right there. So if it stays flat, then this is a good area to look at for to see if price is gonna respect it. So looking at the 15-minute time frame, let's take a closer look. It's on the right side. Let's see what tool I want to use. Let's go with this one. So we're having that impulsive move right now. Personally, I'm thinking that we'll push into the key June. The only way we probably won't push into the key June is if price stops where it's currently at, which will be around this area. If price manages to hold this level, most likely it's not gonna go any higher. So I am gonna have this here, but seeing the momentum currently, TDI is getting closer to overextension, so we'll see how this acts. But I do think that we have a good chance of getting to the key June. If not, then we're gonna consolidate in this big box here, and potentially we might make a big W formation, which is here, down here, and here, and then probably back up. So if we do push back up, we'll probably move closer to the cloud level. And if we could get closer to the cloud, maybe we'll start looking to see if it'll break through the cloud or get pushed back from the cloud area. So we'll see. There's nothing confirmed just yet. Just something that I'm eyeing, but I do think it's gonna go up higher into this level first, and then after that we'll see. So yeah, that's British pound, Japanese yen. Let me go take a look at Bitcoin real quick, see if we have an opportunity just yet. Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's go Bitcoin 15 and 5 minute. So yeah, see, I was telling you guys that Bitcoin's not ready yet. I said it might push back into the TK zone. It's already in the TK zone, and it actually might even push even lower into this zone. So if it does, it's not bad. It's just saying that we need a stronger push to the upside. So we'll see. But I think right now, just looking at it, I want to wait a little bit longer for a bullish signal, because I don't have a signal to take my trade yet personally. And then TDI, this is saying that this is short-term bearish, and then if you look at the chart, it is short-term bearish right here. So it's just a waiting game at this point. We're gonna see what happens in here. Possibly in the next, because you can't really time the market. So, but I'll say within 30 to 45 minutes, we'll understand where the market's going. I think that we'll have a better understanding of where the market's going. Any day traders in the chat? Let me know if you're a day trader. If not, this is a good place to learn basics and advanced strategies. Because hey, anybody that has ever traded with me, we don't lose. We do not lose. We'll take some losses. I won't lie. We'll take some losses, but we don't lose often here. So you're in the right place if you're here. Let's see. Bitcoin is not doing nothing. All right, so it's just gonna be a waiting game, you guys. So I'm gonna just chat with you guys for a minute, just to wait, kill time, and not even gonna rush too much. But you know, trading is one of those things. Is you know, it's interesting because a lot of people will watch you trade, but they won't ask you to teach them. It's one of those things where you're like, you're like the big dog on campus, right? And people see it, but they don't want to. They don't want to be a part of the day trading experience. And there's good reason for that because when people do actually ask me to teach them to trade, I don't lie to them when it comes to this stuff because trading is not for everybody. Can it be? Yes, absolutely. Because trading is based off your personality. There's different personalities in trading, which is why the market moves. We have different sentiments about the market. We think differently. That's why there's winners and losers. There has to be someone that wins. There has to be someone that loses. That's how I always tell people. I said, do you want to be a winner or loser? Because you're going to be one of these one day. You're either going to be a winner today or you're going to be a loser tomorrow. Or you might have a good win streak or a long losing streak. That's how trading is. But here's the thing. It's not about winning and losing. It's about that mentality on how you handle your losses and how you handle your wins. Me, I don't have any attachments to my wins and losses anymore. It's just, it's another day at this point. That's just how I see it. So trading, 90% of people that trade, the real deals talk about trading. 90% of people that even attempt to trade fail. That's the real talk. The other 10%, which is your investors, the people that run things behind the scenes, these are the people that move the market or participate in the market. Those are people that, are willing to risk time, money, relationships, because when you trade, those are some of the things that you're going to be risking. To be honest, that's just the real deal. You don't want your time wasted. You don't want your connection with, you want to move differently. Trading exposes who you are at your core. And if you are a impatient person, trading will reveal that. If you are a greedy person, trading will reveal that. If you are a person that's, likes to, gamble, trading will reveal that. Like, you will learn things about yourself that you probably didn't know because trading will expose some things about you that you didn't know about yourself. I'll say for myself, when I first started learning to trade, I was practicing on demos just to see what it was like. And then when I was making money on demos, I was like, oh yeah, this is easy, So I was feeling myself and getting real confident. So when I finally went live, boy, I burnt through so much money live. It was at the first few years of trading, it was nonsense. It was like how do people do this? But what I'm trying to say is, when it comes to this, trading's gonna force you to be disciplined, because if you're not, it's gonna show. And you're gonna take a lot of unnecessary losses when you could have had a lot of wins. So trading exposes you, shows you who you are, helps you get more disciplined. It actually goes into your everyday life as well. So for instance, biblically and spiritually, the Lord calls us to have self-control and to have patience, right? Trading is the same thing. You have to have patience for your setup to form. You have to have self control to not trigger. Uh, just because you want to take a trade doesn't mean you should take a trade. So you need to have self control on when to take, when to trigger your trade and all that. So it's easy to, sit back and be like, oh, I'm gonna take a trade because I feel like it. What? But that's not how you should be trading. That's how you become like KSI, because you saw how he did when he first traded. He sucked, but he has a lot of money, but that don't mean nothing. If you could manage $10, you can manage $100. You can manage $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, and then to $1,000,000, and so on and so forth. Trading, you have to have that mindset to know, doesn't matter how much money I have, I could always multiply it, and it's based off the percentage. It's not based on how much capital you have or how much capital you make. Look at it as a percentage game. If you can make 10% on a $10 account, you can make 10% on a $1,000,000 account. It's the same mentality. It's a bigger 10%. So I think people need to understand percentages versus profit is what's going to make the difference when it comes to trading. But looking at this currently right now, Bitcoin is in my TK zone, so I'm not really, trying to rush anything right now. I'm just sitting on my hands, watching the chart. So we'll see how it performs in the next few minutes. Maybe in the next 15, 20 minutes, we'll see. But we're just sitting in here right now. I don't have my confirmation to go long just yet, because we could still break here, come into this green zone that I have marked up. Once it gets in here, that's when it's going to get a little fishy. But either way, it could still do this, right? I'll just draw up two scenarios. We could come down here, pop, boom, get up in here. Or we could come down in here, pop, boom, come in here. The third scenario, which I don't want to happen, but, trading is trading. It could happen. We could push lower, probably somewhere down in here to this level here, and then push back up or stay going to the downside. So it's just the waiting game. I'm not in a rush. There's no rushing this. It's all about patience. The patient person makes the money. That's why if you trade long enough, you will make money, but you will lose if you're not patient. It will expose your hands. I'm telling you. It will. I'm gonna be playing some Maplestory 2 today. Gonna do some bossing tonight. Uh, those that don't play Maplestory, it's like an MMO game. You see my little character in the corner with the dollar signs. That's my character in the game. I just made a little caricature of him, or whatever you want to say. I put him in the corner. But anyway, so it's an MMO type of game where you fight monsters, kill monsters, you grind, get levels, just like in real life. You grind, you make money, you level up in life. Life to me, the reason why I like MMO games, I do play, I do like first person shooter games, but as of late, first person shooter games, I don't play them as much as I used to because they get me. I'm not gonna lie. If I get to a certain point, some of them make me rage too much to where I start, saying things that I shouldn't, and I'm like, you know what? Let me stop. But just to be real, I do like playing first person shooters. They're fun, fast paced, but MMOs, they have my heart because they play differently than most games, and they feel like real life to me. If you understand how MMOs work, it's social. You make money in the MMO. You level up your gear. You level up just like in real life. Just like you make money in real life, you level up, and it's like building a house. Same thing. But that's why I like MMOs. I do like first person shooters. If y'all have any game recommendations, let me know in the chat. I was starting to play Roblox with my niece because she got me into Roblox. But there's so many games on Roblox. I can't keep up with everything, but I do play it from time to time. So if y'all play Roblox, let me know. Uh, Maybe I could do some gaming with you guys on stream as well in the future. But I do want to make this channel tailored for day traders and gamers because I do think gamers should be trading in that. The reason why, because if you're a gamer and you're at your desk and you have time to look at a chart while you're playing the game or in between gaming sessions, right? Or if you are as a gamer, playing in the market is like a video game anyway because you're playing against other people, really two people, yourself and the big money makers. And so, if you're looking at a chart, everything that's you see on the chart is pretty much players in the game moving the market. So there's two players, two teams. You got bulls, you got bears, right? So you're gonna be either decide to be a bull, you're gonna decide to be a bear, and once you decide what direction you want to trade, whether it's bullish or bearish, you make your decision. Just like in a game, you either gonna win or you gotta lose, just like a game. The only difference is you're losing money or you're making money in this game. But in real games, like video games, you ain't gonna lose money unless it's one of those type of video games. All right. Still sitting on my hands right now. Nothing worth jumping in at. It's gonna be a while. Bitcoin is moving slow tonight. It might not even move until later anyway, but we don't know yet. The only thing that I don't want to happen is I don't want it to break down in here because that's when it gets messy. And I don't want it to get messy yet. Not yet. Don't get messy yet. But we'll see. We're gonna see how this plays. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. All right. All right, so we're starting to get closer to our volatility band. So we're starting to look for opportunity. We might get our opportunity in the next few minutes. I'm gonna say probably 15 minutes. Let's see. Everything is looking bullish on the 5 minute, minus this right here, this crossover here. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. So we do see this right here, the short-term trend. However, we don't have volatility yet. We don't have volatility yet based off TDI. I'm looking to see if we get a bounce or break on the volatility, because if we get a break here, yeah, it's GG's. Good luck. But if we get a bounce here, like a shark fin here, oh yeah, we will see the market probably move to the upside. Because notice how every time the market made a shark fin, it pushed up, shark fin, pushed up, shark fin, pushed up. A little bit, not too much. Shark fin pushed up real hard. So we need a shark fin on the volatility band. It's best to always catch it on the, a shark fin on the volatility band, because that's going to be a strong move off the volatility band. So nothing yet, just waiting. Like I said, trading is a waiting game. It is boring, but hey, it's not boring when you're making money. It's not boring when you make hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's not boring if you're making thousands of dollars. It's not boring when you're making millions of dollars. I'm just saying, waiting process is boring, but the application and seeing it happen in real time, your profile, your account going up, that's not boring. Your eyes will go to ka-ching, just like the little character in the right bottom corner. Anyway, let's see. We're still waiting on it. Nothing yet. Where is this? let's say between. Okay, yeah. Between this level, we'll have an idea. So in 30 minutes, we'll see what happens in 30 minutes. Ooh, it's gonna be a minute. Let me go. In the meantime, let me go back to XRP. XRP still chilling here. Wait a minute. Oh, my mouse is acting up. Wait a minute. Let me see this. Okay, let me think. Give me a second, you guys. I want to break this down in my mind real quick. Just big brain this. All right, we have indecision right here. Current candles showing bearish signs, but still not breaking lower than this point, which is saying we might get a Kumo bounce, which we might get a N wave or a potential N wave. And then they'll complete this Y wave continuation pattern. But sucky thing about that, there's no confirmation, but that's what I'm strongly pushing on right now. Short term bearish right here. A push off the volatility band be nice, or a cross above, back above the 50 be nice as well. So something to keep my eye out on, and we'll see. But nothing yet. So going back to Bitcoin. Ooh, we're starting to break that key zone right here. I don't like that. We might get into this green zone. So, yeah, most likely we're going to get into that green zone. Let me also mark this too. Mark a red line. I do think the market's going to do something before we get to this red line, whether that's a continuation down or bounce off this level and go higher. Let's see. What's up, Eric? How you doing? Thank you for the live. Really enjoy your content. Thank you. I appreciate you being here, Eric. Is this your first time to a live stream? I know I haven't done a live stream in a long time. I remember when I was consistently doing live streams, I used to have different people run through. And I'm not sure if this is your first time, but your name looks like a first time name in here. But once again, I appreciate you joining in tonight. Eric from YouTube. Let's go. Let's see. Also, if you guys are interested in joining the Discord group, you're more than welcome. Okay, we're getting some movement. You're more than welcome to join the Discord group on Twitch. If you're on Twitch watching, type in the chat !Discord. I just made a brand new Discord. I'm going to try to migrate all my older members, not members, but just people that watch my content to the new Discord. I wanted to make the Discord a little easier to navigate, and I wanted to make the Discord separate. So there's different things in the Discord. I have it for gamers, a gaming section for gamers to talk and chill, for day traders to talk and chill, people that are into politics to talk and chill, people that have talents. If you have, like, if you could sing, if you are artistic, you could post your talents in there, and I could probably share it in the on the stream just to show people the different talent that's in the Discord. I have just different stuff in the Discord. I'm trying to build a strong community of, just people that has like-minded interest in Uh, Want to meet new people, just network. Let me see. You said I've been around since before you were doing the Discord, like 2 years. Oh wow. So so you've been here for a minute. I appreciate that. So you've been wow. You've been following me for quite a while. Then I'm actually thankful for that. So thank you, man. That's a blessing just to have you on here because putting out content is it's not easy, especially being consistent and you gotta please. I wouldn't say please people, but you gotta put out content for people to enjoy. Then you gotta, you know, make sure it's good. Then you gotta put out more content. Then you gotta possibly get out of your comfort zone and do something that you don't want to do, but still do it anyway. Because when I first started start doing my channel, I hated it in the beginning because I'm not gonna lie, I hate listening to my voice. I don't know. It's just one of those weird things. Like, have you ever like recorded yourself and then like back in the day you record yourself like on a recorder or like on them old radios or whatever on like a tape and you play it back and then you hear your voice. So me myself when I do recordings and I try to upload videos, I have to hear myself talk. I'm like, dude, why do I sound like that? Sometimes I just don't like hearing myself talk. It's like it's weird. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I don't know if anybody else, struggle with that. But when I started doing like content, putting out videos on YouTube, and if you see, I actually was on YouTube for like a long time. I've been on YouTube since 2010. Honestly, I have a very old YouTube channel that people have not found yet. It's like an Easter egg when I started YouTube, but then life happened, and then I came back to doing YouTube again, and then life happened again. So this is my third channel, I think, and this has been my most consistent channel. My first channel was about MMA and working out. My second YouTube channel was more it was more fitness oriented. It was just like the first one, but really the first one was more MMA and breaking down fight content, talk about fights and stuff. And then my second YouTube channel was more about fitness and getting in shape. And now my third YouTube channel is about day trading and gaming. So it's interesting the climb over the years. I don't know. It's just weird seeing progression in the YouTube space. I don't know. It's a interesting place to put out content and see over the years how things change. Let me go ahead. All right, so we're starting to see some support here. Yep, we're starting to see some support on Bitcoin. And we are on that volatility band. So I want to see the move. So there's two ways to play this. The aggressive approach, which would be a shark fin. Price breaks, or the fast MA breaks the lower volatility band and comes back in for a push up. Or we wait for the, see right there. Or we wait for, what's it called? Let me zoom in. Or we wait for the fast and the slow to cross over, the red and blue line to cross over for a signal. So there's two ways to play this, but looking at it, I think I might play it aggressive because the volatility band is right there and it is above the 50, so it is showing stronger signs of buying opportunity, but sometimes you could get done in by that. But I might take that risk because looking at the 1 hour time frame, we're seeing it's still a bullish market. So we'll see how this plays out right now. Still looking good. Hmm. Also, this would be considered a key June bounce as well. So we might get that bounce here. Where would I put my stop loss? Because this is not. Depending on how this candle closes first, I'm not gonna put that up yet. I think this might be the only opportunity tonight that I see because I don't see anything else doing anything worth mentioning. After this, I'll just set it and then forget it, and then we'll get into some gaming. Let's see. $2 minutes and 25 seconds, and then we could look for something. All right. Let's see. Just gotta look at the phone for now and chat with you guys. Like nothing is really happening right now, but this is a move here. A minute 50, and we're good. All right. Yeah, once this goes, or once it gives me a sign, I'll enter the trade, and I think this will be a good point to, good move to make. So let me open up my Bitcoin charts here. All right, opened up my trading platform just to see what happens here. I'm gonna go back. All right. All right, we're almost there. About a few more seconds left. 40 seconds left. Not too much longer. Let's see. Let's look at TDI. TDI is bouncing off the volatility band. Fast MA is bouncing here. So, yeah, I think this is where I would want to take it. Now, if it fails, then that's going to suck. But if it wins, that's going to be great. So, this is ideally what I look for in the market. I look for the key June bounce or a fractal bounce. And then there's also a little, it's not really, but kind of a S wave here. Yeah, it really is a S wave here. So that's what I like. I think I might take this. All right, candle closed. Time to set and forget. Boom. We're gonna aim up here. Stop loss is gonna be. Gonna make it a little deep. Let me also put it on the platform. Let's go with what? Why? Okay, this is interesting. All right, stop loss. Where? So am I putting stop loss here? I'm not sure why is it not letting me put a bigger position on this. have 500 leverage. So that's interesting. Hmm. Well, anyway, this, we're gonna do this move and see what happens. Looks good to me. I like it for a trading opportunity. A little bit of profit, so I'll take it. So we'll see where we get. Also, the government is talking about shutting down, so that might play a role in Bitcoin moving up as well. So we'll see. Also, anybody that lives in Texas, I just got word today. Let me read it. Let me pull it up here. Dang it, wrong place. All right. So apparently, let me read this to you guys so y'all know. If y'all haven't thought about coming to Texas or moving to Texas, this is the best time to come to Texas. So apparently, the SEC has reportedly approved the Texas Stock Exchange, which is the TXSE, as the first new national securities exchange in decades and the only one based in Texas. So this will launch next year and it has been approved by the SEC. For those that don't know, uh, I think this is a good opportunity for people that are looking for a new thing to invest in. Y'all know Texas does everything bigger and better. Just saying, hey, I'm not hating on other states, but we just do it better. but uh, but to be real, check out the Texas Stock Exchange uh, that's being that's been approved by the SEC. So if you're into stock trading or day trading of any sort, check it out. Maybe even investing in it as a long-term investment. I do think it'll probably be good for you. That's just my 2 cents. All right, we're gonna get into some Maplestory gaming. So y'all could check out. I know some of y'all might leave because I know how people are. It's all good. So if y'all enjoy the trading aspect, cool. I'm about to get into some gaming. Um, yeah, the chart will still be on the screen while I'm gaming, so don't worry. Y'all can monitor it while I'm doing that. So I'm just gonna do some bossing, and then after that, I will head out because your boy is hungry and I have not ate today. Well, I have ate, but I have not ate around this time, so I am getting hungry. Let's see. Everything's good to go. All right. Boom. Y'all see the chart in the bottom left. All right. So we're good. All right. This is Maplestory, y'all. For those that don't know how this game is, on my channel. Okay, I'm tripping. What channel am I on right now? 29. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do some bossing. My guildmate is on, so they're probably busy anyway, so probably might not want to harass them about joining me. But let's see. I'll collect that later. Where's that? Here we go, right here. Did my check-in. Oh, I already know which one to take. I'm not messing with that. I'm gonna go with this. All right. Oh man, I'm only at 32%. It's gonna take me a minute to get to the next level. Let's see. I'll collect that after. Actually, should I? No, I'll collect that later. I don't need that right now. All right, we're gonna do some bossing, and then also I get to level my Legion score too. So I get to level that up today, probably in the next few minutes, depending on which boss I beat first. So let's see what boss we gonna do. Let's see. Nope. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 of these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and buy 5 of these. 5 of these. You know, I'm gonna do the easiest boss first. I'm gonna work my way up from easy to hard. Set that up. Let's go with. Let's get rid of this one first. This should be like quick and easy. This should be in and out. No joke, because this boss is it's not. It's like super easy. Let's see. Boss planner, skills, inventory. Nope. Here we go. Equipment. All right, let me summon them. Boom. I'm not bringing out the big stuff yet. I'm not strong enough for chaos mode just yet. I'm getting there. So y'all will see me facing harder bosses in the future, but I have to do the easy version first. Oh, I'm lacking. I wonder if I could one burst this. Oh yeah, I'm one bursting. Easy. Yep, sometimes you don't need to. Yeah, that boss was way too easy. But it won't be easy in the next few bosses, though. I'm telling y'all, it's got to get a lot harder than what it is. Let's see next. Got to save that one later. Let's go with this one. This one's also a little bit easy. Oh crap. Easy peasy. All right, working my way up to the harder ones. Let's see which one's next. Let's go. I don't like the clown, so I'll get the clown out first. Wait, did I get it? Oh, I did, okay. See, I killed him so fast I didn't even see it. Let's see. Nope, nothing here that I like. Easy. Yeah, I think this is easy. It's easy for now. What the heck is that? Are they gonna say something? Okay, guess not. Yep, easy peasy. You know, I used to be weak and could even one shot that with the shuriken, but looks like I can now. That's great. Oh, wait, get that. There we go. Alright, now we could get some harder bosses. Let's see which one we gonna do first. This one might make me rage. We're gonna do this one first. Yeah, this one. Just because this one's annoying to deal with, but hey, I think I should start boosting now. All right. 24 seconds. I'll wait for 24 seconds for my origin skill to pop up, and then we'll go. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and enter. Oh, nope, not hard mode. Ooh. Okay. Okay, buddy. Oh, wow. I ran into that. Oh, don't die. Ooh. Oh, I did get hit. My goodness. All right, let's get him out. All right, we're out of there. Yep, my character, I'm not gonna say it's strong, but it's strong for this level of boss. But for like hard mode, nah, it's a different story. It's over. It's GG's. Mm, let me see. All right, what do? Let's see what's next. Which one next? This boss is not hard. It's just a pain to deal with. Let me see. I don't think I'll need that, so. All right, we'll go in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay, that was close. I almost messed up that up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. I get as much damage as I can, and we're out of there. No! Ooh, I lost my door. I lost my door. All right, easy, easy. Ooh, that was close. Oh, 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 I got stunned for a second too. That almost actually screwed me over. Oh my god. Why'd I do that? I wasn't meaning to do that. Ooh. Another run with no life loss. Let's go. I forgot to buy some green coupons. Get let's get like 4. Uh, let's get 3 for now. Cause I already have one. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. Let me check the trade real quick. Y'all can see it on y'all's end. Okay, it's still moving sideways. It's not doing much. All right, this is where the fun begins. I don't think I need it, but definitely gonna need this though. What am I looking for? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's Wednesday. That's right. Reset. Yeah, I'm just looking for these. Bam. Oh. Drop it. hit me. That sucks. That was nothing that hit me. Okay, next phase. Let's go. Whoa, that almost took me out. Okay, they're cheating me. They're not knocking down that gauge. Mm, oof. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Whee. Okay, here we go. All right, we're making some progress. I'm not trying to do any big bursting. I'm trying to just DPM it out. So for next phase, I could just probably try to one burst next third phase, but we'll see. Oh no, oh, I messed up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Uh. Wow, he teleported at the last second. That's crazy. Okay, burst is up. Okay, we're ready. Alright, let's see if I can knock him out with one go. Put this put it down. Oh my god, we're off to a bad start. Oh, okay, we're off to a really okay, damn. No. You know what? Hold on. He's doing too much. Doing way too much. Hold on. Wow, this is not going like I thought. Hold on. Oh my god, wait a minute. Let me breathe. Oh my god, heal, 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 heal. Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go. Dude, he's killing me. Okay, I need to get out of that corner. That corner is jacking me up. Just for a moment. Okay. Dude, he is whooping me. Uh, oh, help. Help. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead and finish this off. Ain't no way he killed me. Okay. That's crazy. He took out 2 of my lives in the final phase. Wild. $209. Okay, here we go. Come on. Give me something good. I love Maplestory. Let's go. Come on. Let's get it. Ah, nothing. I got bamboozled. Mm. I forgot. I need to upgrade that. Where is it? No. Yes, it leveled up. I forgot. Champion. Okay, here we go. Level that up. Hey, let's go. Let's see. What am I supposed to have on this one? Convert stats. Let's see. I think I need buff duration. Increase bypass cooldown, and let's see what's the other one. This one probably doesn't matter as much. Let me think. We'll go with this. Remove that one, increase summon duration, and then also increase buff duration summon. What's that last one? Status. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good for now. Alright, next boss. Let's see what we got. Let me check the trade. Oh, it's looking good. So far, it's in profit. Yep, it's looking good. So hopefully, it stays looking good too. I think I have. I'm gonna run a few more bosses and I'm gonna call it a night because I am hungry. Need to get something to eat. So let's see what boss I want to run for you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more, then I'm gonna go eat. So yeah, I'm gonna do this one, then I'm gonna go. $12 is that good enough? Can I beat this boss in 12 minutes? Well, we gonna find out. Okay, we're looking good here. Let's go. Let's see. Oh, he's cheating. Oof. Let's see where you at. missing? Ooh, let me move. Why did it land right when I need a cleanse? I got 4. Okay. Come on, cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. Yes. Oh, crap. Oh, ain't no way. Y'all got me playing DDR right now. Oh. Oh no, I need a cleanse. I need a cleanse. Okay, this game's so cheap. Come on. Y'all cheating me right now. Okay, yeah, still got some lives left. Dealing with 2 swords is cheeky. Oh, I can't even do a full burst because that sword. Mm-hmm. gonna let this run. Oh, I wasn't meaning to use that. Where you go? Ooh, excuse me. Oh, get out of it! Get out of it! Ah. Ooh. Oh, that barely missed him. That's crazy. Cleanse, cleanse, cleanse. There we go. GG's. Let's see. Mob. And coupon. Where's my coupon? Here we go. Alright, here we go. That's it. Oh, nothing. I was hoping we get something on that. Alright, we're gonna cash out and then we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Where is it? Here it is. All right. Let me go ahead. All right, you guys. I am going to call it a night. I am hungry. I need to get some food in my system. For those that stayed, I appreciate you. Thanks for joining the stream. Sorry to cut it short, but had to. I need to get some food in my system. Trade is looking pretty good so far. Hopefully, it holds up for this run. Looks good to me. But once again, I appreciate you guys for being here. Thanks for joining. Uh, I'm looking to stream probably either Friday or Saturday, so I'm nothing solid yet. But Friday or Saturday is what I'm thinking about doing. So once again, appreciate you guys for joining. Y'all are more than welcome to follow the Discord. Get active in there. Follow me on my socials. Just hit !socials or !Discord to join the Discord. Either way, I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. But once again, thank you. God bless you guys. And I will see you guys in the next stream. So